Hey everybody, Rayquatics here, back at it again with another fish YouTube video. Yeah, I'm like the most consistent YouTuber on the planet. Every 4 or 5 months, upload a video. That's how we do it. Today, a lot of things have changed since the last time I showed you guys. We have a whole room full of fish, as a matter of fact. I'm gonna take you through and give you a little tour. So this is my room of fish as it currently stands. We've got a couple of tanks here, a rack there, 2 ponds here, and of course, the giant 200-gallon aquarium featuring our Oscar cichlid, convict cichlid, jaguar cichlid, as well as the flower horn, and you can't forget the pleco. That classic pleco. Making our way over down here, we've got a nice rimless 4-foot planted aquarium. We've got the very classy, the very, upper echelon of fish here. The glowfish, straight out of the lakes of Chernobyl with that radioactive glow. We've got an angelfish in here. Several other species of tetra, a blue gourami, as well as the red-tailed shark. All of these are live plants. We've got Cryptocornian Wendidi, Amazon sword, Anubias, Anacharis, Java moss, all of the good plants, Beautiful tank here. Coming down here, oh, looky. Here we have the classic goldfish pond now with updated riparian zone for plant growth with the big plants there. We've also got one of the billions who wear the hats down there. He's just taking control, looking at the fish here. We've got our fancy goldfish as well as a couple of shabunkins. And of course, the friendliest fish on the entire earth. Oh, well, that was a great example of how friendly he is. Mr. Larry the Loach.
I know the human being and fish can coexist peacefully.
Stupid thing, my hand's not food. Over here, the turtle pond. Wow. It's probably the clearest any of y'all have ever seen it. We've got our turtles hiding under there. They still really don't like me. Of course, every time I walk in here, they ploop right back into the water. We've got this giant filter box.
Sometimes they say huge.
It was actually the sump from the big tank. I just thought it'd be better here. Coming down now, we're at this rack of aquariums. We're going to start at the bottom. We've got the big goldfish down here. Big, huge goldfish. These came from an outdoor pond. Of course, we've also got a red-tailed shark, rainbow shark. And believe it or not, minnows. Regular old feeder minnows. So moving on from there, we've got a 20-gallon here. This one, it's got a deep substrate system. I used to have air running down to the plenum on the bottom here, but I kind of let that go. We've got 2 female Apistogramma hong sloy here, as well as some harlequin rasboras, some peacock gudgeons, and some amano shrimp. Now, I have 2 female Apistogramma, but as a matter of fact, up here, we've got Apisto hong sloy fry. So at one point, there was a male involved, and he did have children. Here are said children. There's also, wow, does not want to focus. There it is. Also a baby angelfish in there, just for good sake. Now here, this is Dennis. Dennis has ick. He's recovering from ick right now. That's why he's in his own little quarantine tank. But we do, in fact, love Dennis here at Rayquatics. Now over here we've got some, I don't know the exact species of these, but this is some sort of Victorian half-cichlid fry. You don't mind all the plants. It's just, I didn't intend to keep the fry in this tank until I just threw them in there. But there's probably like 60 of them. As they get bigger, I will take them out and sort them. And of course, we've got classic fry with the most clear tank that I have down here in the basement. I'm going to be doing an upgrade on her tank soon, because it's kind of hard to access up there. I need more room for Fry in quarantine. So she's going to be getting her own tank upgrade soon, but thought behind those eyes, right? So here we've got the Mecha Splendens aquarium, just with my probably like 8 or 10 Mecha Splendens in here now, because they actually keep having fry. Look at these little guys. I mean, I say little, they're a lot bigger than your typical guppy or molly fry, but they are in here. These guys have been doing a lot better. I did put some aragonite sand in there with them to increase their pH, and I think that's what's making them go all horn dog on me. Now, coming over here, we've got this insane riparian, holy crap, plant tank with mangroves, believe it or not. We've got 3 mangroves growing out of there. This one is Big Daddy mangrove here. Got that wisteria as well as bamboo and pothos. This is kind of a clusterfuck of a tank. We've got 3 dwarf grommies, zebra danios, white cloud minnows, a beta fish, platies. Yeah, and there's a Polyrhiptus sengalis in there, as well as a bunch of cory catfish, and we've got Senukamai, my dwarf flag acara here. I did have 2, but I think they were both males, and then, he killed his brother. Oh, we got 2 royal loaches in here, too. Like I said, a lot of fish in this tank. But, it all works out. It all works out. Here, we've got the African cichlid aquarium with my mostly Mumbuna African cichlids. There is one Venustus, Nimbochromis venustus, a half cichlid in here, but the rest are all Mumbuna Malawi cichlids. These are nice colony. I do sometimes have fry from them, but it's been kind of a pain in the dupa to get them out of here, so I just let them do their thing. And with that, I mean, there's just this empty tank. Nothing in here now. Can use that for quarantine, but I will be switching it out for this taller tank, and maybe salt water, huh? And then you've got a terrarium with nothing but bugs in it. So that's kind of how it works there. So I mean, that's kind of what I got going on. This whole room of fish, you know, to exert my dominance over the fish world and to kind of do as I please. Look at him. Look at him. Big fish.